Hi guys, and welcome to your November 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You? Timeless read week 4 for the beautiful sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, before I even start greeting everybody, this is a beautiful reading. And sitting here with your energy, I was like, wow. I mean, this deck has like beautiful imagery. But since I decided to grab the deck because Spirit guided me toward this deck, this is the first that I've seen the Star and the Lovers and the Two of Cups in this exact same reading. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love this for you guys. I know that you guys have been struggling and you have not been seeing eye to eye with the people who love you and who you love. So if you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you're a returner, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. We're going to just run through that again. All right. Everything that you need about this reading and what I'm using is below in the description box. If you're a new Aries with me or cross-watching for an Aries and this is your first time, I just want to give you the disclaimer that the first 8 to 10 minutes is going to be these intuitive messages that I have channeled through the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. And because they're called lesson cards, I call it blockages, but they're the lessons that you have to learn, the things which stop the flow of love. And then in contrast to that, I'm clarifying that lesson with with the Power of Love activation card. So we're going to activate the lesson or clarify the lesson and things that need to happen so those lessons can be learned and we can reactivate the love between you two, basically, okay? First card out is Pride. I love myself and see myself in everyone. Second card out is Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Third card is Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. The first 8 to 10 minutes of this video, we're going to be talking about those things that I already named. If you're an individual who is not interested in that, then I invite you below in my description box. You will be clicking on the timestamp that says Aries first card out. Boop. For everyone else, let's keep going. Pride, Aries, that's not a new concept, right? You're dealing with someone who has looked at the situation. And again, these messages are for the both of you guys. There's been a lot of pride between you two. And the knowledge or the lack of knowledge of how to transcend a relationship from a friendship stage into something more. We as adults have failed and sucked at this for time or two in our lives, and it just feels like someone feels that they want you, Aries, and it could have started out as just friends. That's a lot of ways that you guys can... I know a person who, if you're in tune with yourself and your love nature, if being just friends makes you feel better, then you may want to start out that way. Unfortunately, that failed. There was a failure here. There was a mistake that was made somewhere between the pride, the friendship, and the failure. And the pride is being clarified by acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life, okay? Put that pride to the side. Friendship is being clarified by individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. That individuality wanted to operate in a way where we can be just friends, or there's some type of lack of friendship or lack of clear boundaries about what the hell we are, okay? And unfortunately, it failed, and it's being clarified by satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I do feel like this could be in a situation where it's like someone is trying to gain approval on the outside looking in because they have an image to uphold. Aries, if that's you, let that go, because at the end of the day, we put so much, and I know that it's not as conscious with you, Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, where you look at it the way that I'm about to describe. I know that it probably comes deep down inside of you from a place where you're not necessarily like, oh, well, I don't want anybody to know this, or I want, but at the same time, operating in a standpoint or from a standpoint where you don't want anybody to know that you've fallen in love because you have an image to uphold in the street, or to whomever you think is watching and paying attention. I have a news flash for you, lovelies. They don't, they degaff. Look, I was talking about degaff at the video the other day, and then one of my subbies was like, but I gaff. Cracked me up. I gaff, Marv. Give up. That's so funny. Anyway, news flash. They degaff. They don't care. They don't give a. It's more so for that moment. You know, it's a fleeting moment. You know, when it's all said and done, you have this, you know, forget men, forget women mentality. Forget all of that. This relationship started out as maybe friendship. As it elevated, a conversation needed to be had. New boundaries needed to be established. Feelings got involved. How fair is it for you to suppress your feelings? And it could be your cross watcher. I'm just saying it how I feel it. How fair is it for you to suppress your feelings and I didn't fall in love with you? Really? All because of what they gonna say at the basketball court. I don't care anything. It's so funny. I have Aries in my chart, so I can talk to you like that. So I don't want to hear it. But I have talked to you guys. And I've been like, what the hell are you afraid of? I don't know, Marv. I said, asking Aries to give a press conference about how they feel. It'll be like, I'm sorry that you love me. You know, it'll never be in admissions of how they feel. The good news is cross watchers and Aries is all of that's about to change. I think that it took the failure because there was fear being clarified by humility. And it was developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are on the same but different paths. And when it took the humbling of either you and your cross watcher, then things began to change. And first we are going in with the Queen of Pentacles. Next we're going in with the Nine of Pentacles. In the heart of the matter, we do show you in your energy with the Ace of Wands, Aries. Then that gets us to the Two of Cups, as well as the Knight of Swords. I'm happy that the Knight is here. He is going to bring in that beautiful, loving boundary that we need, but I don't feel like he's going to be doing it in a brass, communicative way where it's going to hurt. Oh. Then we have the Lovers. And at the top of the deck, lending its energy to all of this is the Star. Hope, healing, and optimism. I love this. So it did take a failure. Absolutely. I'm feeling like there's going to be a new opportunity to share some of this wealth with one another. Invite each other in and be a little bit more humble. There, in the heart of the matter, what is desired with you, Aries, is a brand new passionate beginning. Hella passionate here. And I would like to establish new boundaries with you. And these boundaries to make sure to ensure that there are no miscommunication and that we're on the same page. I believe that this Knight can be diplomatic. He does not have to be cutting and an ass, basically. He doesn't have to be, but I do feel like some of that needed to be done so there will be no more confusion. I do see that you guys, you possibly, and I've been feeling this in your energy, Aries, where you met your energetic match. You met someone that doesn't need you, that doesn't get on your nerves. Someone that's a boss in their own right. Look at that. First card out, reconciliation. And I feel like the words, the failure, all of these things with the humbling approach is going to be completely fine. There is no love loss here because you are extremely attracted. Some of you guys are well off, a business owner, or, you know, have a job. So you already have your queen. And then that Nine of Pentacles is here. I think that definitely explains both of you guys. In the heart of the matter, worth waiting for. Divine timing here. We do have engagement, ascending to a higher level of commitment with the Two of Cups. I love that. Clarify my Knight of Swords. Calling in your soulmate. Prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. And top of the deck is forgiving and learning. Look how beautiful that turned out. Clarifying my lovers. This is a deep spiritual connection. We're going in with the soulmate, sacred soulmates. We do have soulmate here, but there's a couple things that I do want to clarify. Since we know that you guys are already soulmates, let's find out what you've been going through. Okay. First and foremost, this has been an issue. Okay. Karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibility has caused conflict in this connection. Okay. Forgiving and learning being clarified by mutual symbiotic. See that? This is a beneficial and balanced connection with the elimination of this external party, whatever that can be. I just gave you the like this is technically third party, but that third party does not have to be a person. Karmic contracts, family, finances, or other material concerns. That's the external party. The mutual symbiotic is the balanced connection. Both partners has the same feelings, ideas, and values and shared goals, which is beautiful. That is clarifying the lovers, the deep spiritual connection, and you guys have a mutual symbiotic type of attraction, which is beautiful. And you're going to be forgiving each other and learning from those mistakes. We're going to go into attraction, fragile heart. So you can be vulnerable and trust this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. That's clarifying. That beautiful Nine of Coins. I surround myself with the security of my money. You're connecting with the earth sign. I'm telling you right there. And now I know that I can, you know, come down a little bit. Okay, so we have someone needing to take decisive action. I think that's what's going to be done with the stalemate. Okay. And well, that's where we're going to stop. So reconciliation, attraction worth waiting for, engagement, calling in your soulmate, and forgiving and learning. And let me just say, hope, healing, and optimism is here. I am letting you know that this star is sprinkling her energy on this particular reading. I personally think that this is beautiful because that struggle, strife, and turmoil that you have been through, Aries, is about to turn around because the person that you have met is your person. This is your person. And what they want is to reconcile the right way. They've called you in. All of those external parties that have blocked the flow of love here is going to be eliminating. Engagement is here, clarifying my Two of Cups, which I absolutely love. I do feel like you guys are going to be ascending higher. With this reconciliation, you guys are going to be ascending higher than you ever have before. Let that, you know, with the acceptance of, you know, satisfaction, self-satisfaction, and being able to chart your own course with the individuality that you have, and humbling yourself, being able to show that humility. I feel like all of this will come back together and you guys will be back like you never left. There is a lot of hope here. Healing, forgiving, and learning. This is beautiful. I knew this as soon as before I even clarified it. I really want this for you guys because I know, and you know, your person is feeling like you're worth waiting for. I'll wait because they have already fallen in love with you. This is a really deep connection. Really, really deep connection. Let me show you the Star and the Lovers. There is not a third person in that Lovers card. Those are two people looking at one another. Do you see that? This is what it's about. These two people in the card. Those two hands that's in that card. I love this. Those two cups that the naked lady is sharing. It's pouring. I love this. I love this for you guys. Acceptance, individuality, satisfaction, and humility. This is beautiful. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. This is fantastic. Let me know how you're feeling about this, Aries. I like to give you that type of energy because they loved you. They melted your heart down. They loved you the right way. And now you're going to have that Channel 5 News conference. And you're not going to say, unfortunately, you love me. You're going to finally be able to say, I love you too. Or I love you on your own. And you're not going to give a damn about who you have your own self-approval. You're not going to care who's looking or listening. That's beautiful. The people at the basketball court is going to be able to look at your relationship, and believe it or not, let me just say, people try to front off like, I don't need this and I don't need that, right? But then when they see you have it, that's when it becomes cool. People are sheeple. They'll be like, oh, screw that. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But when you show up with that person hand in hand and that person is into you and nobody else, 30 beauties in the room, only me you see, or, you know, or the other way around, that's the best feeling in the world. And that is how you establish trust. You demonstrate your love. And that is what needed to be done here. So I'm happy that this is going to be transforming, okay? After this reconciliation, you're going to ascend higher than you ever have before. Deep spiritual connection here. I love it. See you guys next week. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope that it resonated. See you next week back here like we never left when we do it again. Bye, Aries.